Hi there, signs of Gemini. This is Kim here to do a reading for you guys. This reading is going to be a next 48-hour reading. So, hope you're doing really well. Hope you're having a good day. Let's ask that your spirit team come in, or your angels, or whatever you believe in, your higher self, so we can get some good messages for you. Hit like and subscribe and donate your energy to this reading. And more than likely, we'll get a message. Number 8, a false person. Gemini. Who is this false person? Who is this false person? I see the initial CNM or NCM in there. What is this about? False person. Either somebody is not who they seem, or you're head over and it might not be, like, you might not be getting the right signal. I don't know. We're gonna go some more. Number 8. 22. Official person. Oh. Careful of anybody that you're letting in your group. Careful that somebody might not be who they are, or trying to find you know what I mean, like information or something like that. Number 9, change, is on the bottom. I would really be, I would just be watching out for any kind of new people that are either joining your group or that are hanging around or something like that. Of course, official person could be a separate person. These could be 2 different people, but that's coming across to me as somebody that's maybe pretending to be somebody else, and really there to get information or to be on some kind of official type business. I don't know why or what, but 22 and 8, pretending to be somebody else. Okay, maybe you've got like some James Bond people around in your life or something. They're not who they seem to be. All right. I mean, but all in all, there's 3 people. All right, Gemini. Gemini. Knight of Swords on the bottom. When you get into the Knight of Swords energy, things could start moving pretty fast for you. Especially if this is your energy, because it's really focused and it's intent. It's kind of like you're going to jump on something. It's the seize the day energy. Knight of Swords. Change, too. Big change. Justice. The Emperor in reverse. Really? What kind of power struggles going on here? It feels like this energy, but it's not. That's not a good way to present that energy. This is regarding past conflict. We are progressing, though. That's good. Gemini, that's the way you want the 10 of Swords in your future position to be in the reverse. There's that dang 3 of Swords. 2 for the outcome. I'm not so sure I like this Hierophant here. That's in the outcome. Usually in the upright, you know, this is like a really good commitment and stuff, but there's something different about what's being invested. I think it involves this false person too. Oh, look, we have little ant spirit here in our reading. Okay, but it's just one. So it's like representing, I don't know, the scout. Maybe need to find, maybe they are on their own without their comrades. Time to work together, because there's somebody who's not who they seem, who is not working together. All right. Sorry. I bang my knees up. Okay, what do we got? King of Disc underneath that. Big time commitment. Taurus energy also. The past has this conflict, or the Five of Swords energy, which is, well, people not really getting along. Obviously somebody that feels defeated and someone who would feel the victor, right? Eight of Swords. Look at all these swords. All together, that's 13 swords, right? So altogether, it's like the death card of the mind when it comes to your thoughts. Moving out of your way. You could feel kind of restricted with this Eight of Swords energy, as long as you're in the energy of the Five of Swords also, because it feels uncomfortable. It's kind of that energy that you can't sit in for too long, because it's heavy, it's uncomfortable, and it's just there's things pulling at different angles, almost like all at the same time. At least if I could give a visual, it would be like that. The Eight of Swords is pretty much realizing that you can move out of your own way. When you realize that most of your anxieties can come from what we, you know, say is going to happen, or what we fear is going to happen. And oftentimes we make it worse with the what ifs, you know, than it was actually going to be. Tell me about Justice here, because Justice upright, usually a good thing. Ace of Wands. Passionate new beginning. For some of you all, at the heart of the matter, there's some truth or clarity coming in about how you feel regarding a new situation or new person. The heart feels, with the Page of Wands, it could feel playful. It could feel open to flirting. It could be ready to do something fun. You know what I mean? The Emperor in reverse, if it's not like some kind of challenge, the use of power being the challenge. Use/misuse, it just depends. The scales, I think, are truly always being balanced when it comes to that, and distributing power or weight. The Ace of Wands, another passionate opening. These two might be the same thing. So what does that have to do with justice? Could be a Libra energy that you're dealing with too, Gemini. Tell me about the Emperor in reverse. If it's talking about you, then you're needing to find your inner authority. Yeah, okay. So something's being balanced out because of it not being balanced before. You have 2 6s. So you have that energy of let's make sure we watch where our thoughts are going so that they're moving us in the right direction. Because this card too, the Page of Cups in the reverse, is, it's almost like saying that your outlook is a little bit on the negative side, as far as not that hopeful. But if you look at that 6 of Swords, you've got earned success on the card, because you're going from one stormy time to a calmer time. But the challenge, things aren't fair, and it's working in this environment where something's not fair, and that's not just not fair, but not fun, because there's something that is not or there's someone who is not as they are or who they seem. So what is off balance? Tell us what's off balance. The Tower. The changes. The changes. Some kind of really big disappointment when it comes to maybe even something legal. Judgment in reverse is how you're feeling. So, look, you could be feeling very judged at this time, truly. Instead of you being the one making the judgment, you could feel like you're being judged, and maybe harshly or not equal feeling. You know what I mean? It's really moving away from a not so hopeful situation. You could be still really angry and resentful because of feeling unequally judged. So that's what's fueling this change with the Knight of Swords. That's what's fueling the change. What was the Page of Cups in the reverse about in the environment? What is not so hopeful? This decision that we're awaiting, a decision that we're awaiting, or, yeah, can you move past this? Look, sometimes it feels like in order to move past something, there might have to be complete, take it down, completely redo it. That might be what that's saying. What is not so hopeful? A peaceful resolution at this point. Why? Because of some kind of injustice that was, yeah, I mean, it caused a lot of problems. Caused a lot of problems. What is the heart? What is the heart on? Tell me about this. Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. High Priestess in reverse. There's an energy of, and this might be separate, but there is an energy of feeling kind of vulnerable because of not seeing something that was going to collapse, but being very like open to the possibility of something providing a new experience for you. So it is feeling vulnerable, but excited at the same time. And then that lightning is just, I'm really noticing that lightning. So the High Priestess in the reverse is saying that more than likely you didn't see this tower that was coming or didn't realize. And there's something to do with this false person too. Your reading's so confusing. So let me get into your thoughts here with the Six of Swords. That's the crowning energy, is that you got to go, like, we got to get away from here. We just got to go. It is bad. We got to go. I don't know why it's bad at the moment, but this is the not so hopeful. We got to get out. Like, come on, let's go now. Let's not pack. Let's just get in the car and leave. Why? Get in the car and leave. And tell me why with the Six of Swords. The Moon. It's like getting tipped off by an energy that gives you a little bit of information at a time. So always able to make baby steps towards where you want to go, right? But this is like really going out there into the unknown and being willing to have some changes. So being open to some major change, Piscean energy. There's a feeling that you may start trusting your intuition a little bit more because of feeling like maybe you knew somehow that somebody wasn't the person they had seemed to be. If somebody really messed up on you, Three of Swords is what you're hoping or fearing, and that is usually, well, it says sorrow. It's a loss of some sort. Could have been third party too. Tell me about the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Well, that's ready to put the worst behind you, I can tell you that much. It's how you want to see the Ten of Swords. Another Six of Swords. This is the situation that you're getting away from. So there was a situation where there was huge change and something was crumbling. It was making you feel, or it was putting you in a very vulnerable place to stay there. So leaving was the answer, or is the answer. Maybe it's starting with your thoughts first. Keeping your thoughts positive and balanced. And as many areas in your life as you can keep balanced. This is completely starting over. It's saying, okay, let's jump in the car. Let's not bring anything. Let's just go and let's start over. And get away from this person. Get away from that person. Tell me about the Ten of Swords in the reverse. The Hierophant. Yeah, this was I'm telling you, I'm not liking the Hierophant. There is something new, I feel like, that wants to come in. There's something new that could really blossom into major commitment and something very beautiful. It's coming from this place of you being willing to take a chance on something new, on something fun, on something playful, on something flirty. But there is more than likely one commitment that has been completely changed or ended with that Ten of Swords in the reverse. So it's walking away from a time where this energy really beat you up. Like that was hard to go through. Three of Swords, the World. So we fear that there may be a repeat of what our heart has had to already go through once when it comes to feeling the sadness, the hurt, or the betrayal. But the World card is telling you, look, there's something that's really destined to be better. And I'm thinking specifically about commitment. There is a commitment that will actually pay off when you invest in it. This one did not. So you could have been losing patience with somebody to commit, and there's just something is really new, and something is going to be more elevated for you to experience. Why the Seven of Discs in the reverse? It's coming across as like if you go with this person, especially if you decide to commit to this person, then that you've got to watch. There's choices and consequences. And I don't think you'll like them if you go for this person. This person's energy. Tell me more about this false person. They're not changing, or be open to some kind of change. Tell me more about false person. Strength in reverse. I don't know. Maybe it's a Leo or Aquarius. This person is, I feel like you've already lost some kind of confidence in this person. And there's also a feeling of them being overconfident for some reason. For one reason or another, they're overconfident. I'm going to get a different deck because I feel like we need some different answers here. Maybe some different questions will give us some different answers. So, what is this? What is advice on the new relationship coming in or this new commitment coming in? Oh, wow. There's a new commitment, a new adventure. It might involve you having to actually go there. Pause, think about it, make it very long, take it as long as you want in deciding. But there's something that's going to pay off big time when you go through it. Leaving behind, more than likely, the false person energy. And no more feeling vulnerable. Something from the past just stopped. It just stopped. I don't know how else to say it. It's like, just stopped. No. No. So the Ace of Pentacles is something that can turn out to be really stable. It turns out usually that this is something financially very rewarding. You may even get like a taste of it financially in the beginning. It's part of the elevated experience coming towards you. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo energy. Spirit, what to do about this judgment in the reverse that we are feeling? Take it slow. Take it slow. Be open to taking some advice when it comes to if you're feeling like, okay, I'm getting this critique from someone, or I'm feeling judged or critiqued by others. Know that sometimes that energy is really it's just to help you, and helpful criticism is okay sometimes, right? There's guidance in it also, and there's really nothing here to harm you too much. So tell me about what you're walking away from. Tell me about what Gemini is walking away from. You're walking away from one partnership or crossroads, and you're going to something different, something more playful, something more fun. This is more passionate too, and this is something new and exciting. This is also a sign that it's soulmate energy that's coming in for you. This is good energy. This Page of Wands is good energy. Tell me more about the Page of Wands. Eight of Cups. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Star in reverse. I feel like there's something you just can't emotionally like get away from, feeling kind of disappointed in. Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. So what about the decision then with the Lover's energy? It will be time to make that decision soon. The things that you have been through have helped you get a different perspective, especially if somebody has left before in your past, like when things got hard, and disappointed you in that sense too. So it's saying that the time is going to be here for you to make a big decision. And look, it's all about perspective because it got you to this place. And like I said, there's something about really good money too coming in with the Ace of Pentacles or opportunity. Let's do an angel, ask the angels answer for you guys and close out your reading because this is a good reading. We'll pull one of these and then we'll pull one of the, oh, see, abundance. That's what I'm saying. Your reading is really good. It's just, Yeah. Abundance. Compassion. Says, just like me, this person wants to be happy. Just like me, this person has known pain and suffering. Just like me, this person is doing the best they can. Just like me, this person wants to be loved and be loved. May I be free from suffering. May you be free from suffering. May I be held in kindness just as I am. May you be held in kindness just as you are. May we be at ease in our bodies, hearts, and minds. And that's what I got for you, Gemini. I send you love and light. Contact me through the description box if you want a private reading. Bye-bye.